So here cos theta, 3 theta is 0.766 and theta is between 360 and 0. Here it is 3 theta. So first of all, you can multiply by 3 here, multiply by 3 here, and multiply by 3 here. Once you multiply, it should be 0, it should be 3 theta, and it should be 1080 degree. Okay, so this is in degrees, not in radian. So 3 theta equal to cos inverse 0.766. And this 3 theta you suppose as x. So let 3 theta is x. So x is cos inverse 0.766. So once you put in degree mode, this comes x equal to nearly 40 degree. Is that okay? So x is 40 degree. Now we will draw quadrant here. And this is first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and fourth quadrant. So here we can use cast diagram, which we call it add sugar to and coffee. So here x is 40 degree. Important thing is, here you need to remember this x is acute angle made with x-axis. Okay, this is very important line. Okay, backbone of this question, acute angle made with x-axis. Is that okay? So here 40 degree. So cos is given and cos is positive. So cos will be here and cos will be here. Acute angle made with x-axis, here it is 40 degree. Okay, now let's write down how many values we are getting. So first value of x is 40 degree from here. Okay, now next one, see my red ink. So red ink, you start moving cross 90, cross 180, cross 270, and you stop here. So this is 360 minus 40, because this is acute angle. 360 minus 40 is how much? How much? Thank you. So it is 320 degree. Okay, speak loudly. Now the next one, you see my green ink. Okay, we are taking another round. So start from here. You took one round and stop here. It is 360. 360 plus 40. 360 plus 40 is how much? 400. Thank you. 400 degree. Now next angle, if you see here, see my blue angle. So you take one full round. So you keep adding here 60 and 300, right? So it is 400. Now another angle I'm taking. So see, this blue ink, this is 360. 360, then you take one full round and stop here. And that is how much? 320. So next angle will be 360 plus 320. Is that okay? Yeah. So our required angle are 40 degree, 320 degree, 400 degree, 360 plus 40, it should be 680. We need to take one more round because we need to go until 1080. Yeah. So next angle you can write down. You take 720, two rounds, then 720. So it should be 720 plus 40. So 720 plus 40 is 760. And last angle will be 720 plus 320. Yeah. So if you add 720 plus 320, it should be 1040. Is that okay? Which is very close to 1080. But they have asked you to find theta. But what we have found? X. So we need to convert x into theta. So let's put x equal to theta here. So x is basically 3 theta. So we divide everything by 3. So divide everything by 3 to get theta. Divide by 3, divide by 3, divide by 3, divide by 3. Can you divide by 3 and see how much it is coming? Please do it for me. So once you divide by 3, so this will be theta. 40 divided by 3. Thank you. 13.3. 320 divided by 3. 200 and okay, 107. 400 divided by 3. 133. Similarly, you can divide all these questions, divide by 3, and that will be your required answer. Is that okay? Any question, guys? Okay, here's another question. Solve sine x plus 20 equal to half and x is between 0 degree and 180 degree. Okay, so here it is x plus 20. So if you put 0 here in x plus 20, so it should be 0 plus 20, that is 20 degree. And if you put 180 here, 180 plus 20 is how much? 200. Okay, so this is our limit between 20, lower limit 20 degree, upper limit is 200 degree. Okay, so our first thing is assume sine x plus 20 as a x. So x plus 20 as a x. So this thing we have assumed as a x. So sine of x is 1 by 2. X equal to sine inverse 1 by 2. Because it is in degree, so your calculator should be in a degree mode. Sine inverse 1 by 2 is how much? 30 degree. Now draw quadrant. Okay, see how quickly we can do it. Add sugar to coffee. Sine is positive. So if sine is positive where? Sine is positive here and sine is positive here. Okay, this will be 30 degree and this will be 30 degree. And remember, as I mentioned with asterisk sign, here we are considering acute angle made with x-axis. So see my green ink, I have taken here 30 degree and 30 degree. And because, why these two quadrant? Because here sine is positive, right? Okay, now let's start writing final values. So our first value is 30 degree. See my blue color. So it is capital X is 30 degree. You start moving. See my red color. You start moving from here and you stop. So this should be 180 minus 30. 180 minus 30 is 150 degree. So that's my second angle. Still we need to go until 200. So let's take one more round. Okay. See my black ink. If you're taking another round, okay, 90 crossing, 180 crossing, 270 crossing, then it will be 360 plus 30. 360 plus 30 will be 390 degree, which is more than 200. Yeah. So just leave it like this. We can cancel in the last line. Our capital X is what? Capital X is already x plus 20. And they have asked you to find a small x, not capital X. Okay. So replace capital X as x plus 20 degree, and it is 30 degree this side, 150 degree this side, 390 degree this side. Now minus 20 both side. Is that okay? Minus 20. So our x will be 30 minus 20 is 10 degree, 150 minus 20 is 130 degree, and 390 minus 20 is 370 degree. Because our final limit are between 0 and 180 degree. So this 180 degree, last one, we are not considering. Okay. So our answer will be this one and this one, 10 degree and 130 degree. Nice and easy. Is that okay? So this is our next question. Tan 45 minus theta is minus 1 and theta is between 0 and 360 degree. Yeah. So if you replace this theta with 0, you are putting 0 here. In 45 minus theta, if you are replacing theta with 0, you are getting 45. Yeah. 45. And this is, and if you replace theta with 360 degree, so it should be minus 315. So these are our new limit. Okay. You are going between 45 degree to minus 315 degree. So first thing is, let x is 45 minus theta. Okay. And here we can multiply by minus sign because theta is minus here. So 45 minus theta. So it should be 10x equal to minus 1. X equal to 10 inverse minus 1. So x equal to minus 45 degree. Once x is minus 45 degree, if we draw a diagram here and write down add sugar to coffee, And in this diagram, 10 is negative. So 10 is negative here and 10 is negative here. Is that okay? So this will be 45 degree and this will be 45 degree. Because you need to go in the negative direction, if you see here, so we are going here in clockwise. CW stands for clockwise direction. Okay, so we are going that side. Now, so our first angle will be from here to here because you are moving in negative direction. So first angle will be minus 45 degree. Okay, and then you cross 90 and you reach at 180. So 180 plus 45, you are stopping here. So 180 plus 45 is 225 degree with minus sign because you are moving in clockwise direction. Okay, but if you want to move in positive direction, so positive direction you are moving this side. So this angle, this green angle will be 180 minus 45, 135 degree. But we need to take angle between 45 and minus 315. So this angle is not included. This is included and this is included. X is minus 45 minus 225. Now, if you replace x with 45 minus theta, so replace x 45 minus theta, that is minus 45 minus 225, minus 45 both side. If you do minus 45 both side, so it should be minus 45 and minus 45. Okay, so that is minus theta and it is minus 90 degree and 225 and plus it should be 270 degree. Okay. Now, theta is negative if you see here. So times by minus 1 both sides. So theta equal to 90 degree and here 270 degree. Theta and x value is minus 45 and minus 225. So please try this question. Okay. And then you can see my work solution. You can pause the video. So welcome back if you have tried. Root 3 sin x minus 60 plus cos x minus 60 equal to 0. Okay, so there are two trigonometric functions. One is sine and one is cos. So your first aim is to convert two trigonometric function into one trigonometric function. So this we can use this sin x minus 60 equal to minus cos x minus 60. Okay, and divide by cos x minus 60 both sides. Okay, so once you do that, so you see cos x minus 60 cancel out, and this sin x minus 60 cos x minus 60 will convert it into tan x minus 60, and this is minus 1. So see how beautifully they have converted into one trigonometric function. Now divide by root 3 both sides. So it should be 10 x minus 60 equal to minus 1 over root 3. So now time has come to suppose 10 x minus 60 as x. So suppose this is x, capital X. So we can say 10 of capital X is minus 1 over root 3. So 10 is negative. So x equal to 10 inverse minus 1 over root 3. How much it will be? 10 inverse minus 1 over root 3. 10 inverse minus 1 over root 3 is how much? Minus 30 degree. So if you see here, 10 is negative. So 10 is negative. So let's draw quadrant here and write down here, add sugar to coffee, and 10 is negative. So you need to see where 10 is negative. So where 10 is negative, in which quadrant? In which quadrant, Kunal? In which quadrant 10 is negative? Sine and cos. Okay. So 10 is negative here and 10 is negative here. Okay. And remember, you are considering acute angle made with x-axis. Okay. So here acute angle made with x-axis is 30 degree and 30 degree. And you are in this direction, clockwise direction. Okay. So 10 is negative. So let's write down the values here. So here capital X is, first value is minus 30 degree. You are moving in this direction. Second value, if you do it like this, so it is going 180 plus 30. 180 plus 30 is how much? Minus 210 degree. Okay, is that fine? Now, if you go here, this you should have done earlier. I'm doing it now. If you see here, X is between minus 180 and plus 180. So, if you put here minus 180 in this one where X is, if you put minus 180 and minus 60, so it is going until minus 240 degree. And if you put 180 here, 180 and minus 60, so you are going until 120 degree. Is that okay? So you are going until minus 240 to 120. Okay. Now, so we have already got minus 30 and minus 210. So that's okay. Now, if we are moving in positive direction, see my black ink. So if we are moving in a positive direction, so see here, our first value will be 180 minus 30, that is 150 degree. Okay. So our X is, our capital X is X minus 60. So put this here. So X minus 60 equal to minus 30 minus 210 and plus 150 degree. Now plus 60 both side. So you can do plus 60 and plus 60. So X will be 30 degree and this will be 150 degree. Okay, minus 150 degree and this will be 210 degree. Okay, so this should be your answer. 30 degree, minus 150 degree and 210 degree. You can go one more negative value if you want to and you'll get the exact answer. So please try this question and pause the video. Welcome back if you have tried, and you can see your work solution with my work solution. So first of all, here 3x minus 45 equal to 1 by 2. So what we need to do, first of all, we need to put x equal to 0 here. So this is our 3x minus 45 degree. If you put x equal to 0 here, so we are getting this limit into minus 45 degree. Okay, and this is x. Now, if you put minus 45 here, so minus 45, 3 times 180, minus 45, so it should be 495. Okay, this should be 495 and it is minus 45. Is that okay? So this is our limit. Now, suppose our first thing is 3x minus 45. So suppose this as a x. So let capital X is 3x minus 45 degree. So sine of capital X is 1 by 2. X equal to sine inverse 1 by 2 and x is 30 degree. Okay. Now, if we draw cost diagram, add sugar to coffee. So sine is x is 30 degree and it is positive. So this should be 30 degree. Here sine is positive and here sine is positive. Okay. So our first angle will be 30 degree. Capital X is 30 degree. Second angle, see my blue ink, it is starting from here and it is stopping here. So 180 minus 30, that is 150 degree. Third one, see my black ink, you are taking one full round, 360 and 360 plus 30, that is 390 degree. Make sure we are going until 495. And the next angle will be, see my red ink, so this is full round, 360, and 360 plus 150. So we can write down here 360 plus 150. Okay, so our capital X is 3x minus 45 degree. This is 30 degree. This is 150 degree. This is 390 degree. And if you add it, so it should be 510 degree. Okay, 510 degree. Now, plus 45 both sides. If you do plus 45 here, plus 45, plus 45, and plus 45. So we got 3x equal to 30 plus 45 is 75 degree. And 150 plus 45, it should be 195 degree. Okay, 390 plus 45, it should be 435 degree. 510 plus 45, it should be 555 degree. Now divide by 3. So if you divide by 3 here, divide by 3 here, divide by 3 here, and 3. So we got capital X, sorry, it is a small x, 75 divided by 3, 25 degree. 195 divided by 3, how much? 65. Okay, 435 divided by 3, 145 degree. 555 divided by 3, 185 degree. Okay, so you can get more angle because here 25 degree, 65 degree, 145 degree, 185 degree. Okay, so if you see here, our range is between 0 and 180 degree for a small x. So we are going for this, we are going for this, we are going for this, and we are not going for this. Okay, so these three are your answer. I hope this harder trigonometric equations is clear now. You can do the practice from exercise 10E on page number 218. Thank you.